Hey guys, welcome back to another review. Today we are reviewing this thermal lunch bag. So let's first go over a couple things about it. So it is very deep, so I can put half my hand inside there. It is very wide, so you can put a lot of food in. Now this thermal is actually rated for both hot and cold, so you can keep things hot longer and also keep things cold longer. It's nice contrast. Insulation. The insulation is nice. It's not super thick, which makes it extremely lightweight. I mean, I can't imagine this is more than a pound. It feels like it's just a pound. So while it's not super insulated as far as thickness goes, it does have good quality insulation. So those who don't like the really thick insulated lunch bags, this is definitely going to work out great, and it is pretty simple. You just simply pull the zipper over. It is double zippered, so you could, pull one at each time. And for the first time use, as you guys see, we're having a little difficulty pulling the zipper, but as it gets molded, so as it gets used, it's going to stay this kind of shape, unless you collapse it all the time. But overall, I think the only thing that I'm noticing is the zipper, but that's, again, it is brand new. So as we use it and as it gets molded, it's starting to get easier and easier. Alright guys, time for me to go test it out. This video, I'll probably add another clip to this maybe a week later after I test out the hot and cold just to see, but right away it is nice. It does have this as a handle too, so you can carry it. Alright, we are back. So it's been about 4 days of me just testing it out. So pretty much what I was doing is putting stuff in the freezer in here and then timing it and see how long it takes for it to thaw out or get warm for the cold to leave. And then I was testing out putting cans of soup in here, heating it up, and then putting it in here. And overall, so what I can say is I was kind of shocked. Like, putting different stuff in here, the cold actually did not last as long as the hot. So stuff that we put in here that was hot, it stayed warmer longer than I expected, and the stuff that we put in here that was cold didn't stay as cold as I expected. So it still was good for the cold. The average temperature of keeping something nice and cold was probably about 5 hours, around there, give or take. If it was frozen, sometimes it would stay cold for 8 hours or longer. For hot stuff, like warm stuff stayed warm for a couple hours. Hot stuff stayed warm, so goes from hot to warm, probably about 6 to 7 hours, which shocked me because it's so thin. The insulation is so thin. So I was very impressed with this because it doesn't, to be quite honest with you, it does not look like, as far as for thickness goes, it doesn't look like it's going to hold the hot or cold in as long as it really did, but it actually did. So overall, I'm impressed. And it is very simple and easy for Collapsible to store. So that's what I've kind of been doing, just folding it and testing it out. Overall, it performed, even though the insulation shocked me because I really didn't think it was going to do good, but it actually did very well for not having super thick insulation.